match. It's the National League presented by Kofi. 50 years after Joe Namath and the guarantee, we are underway in Super Bowl 53.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45. Tackled there by Leighton Vander Esch. Ertz over the middle. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. An Eagle first down there. Wentz to Ertz, and the names that end in TZ.
It doesn't matter where it's coming from. Tight ends know that they'd be easy outlet when all those extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback, so to speak.
To throw is Wentz. Eagles have taken the early lead. And on the grandest of stages, with the whole world watching the Super Bowl, they come out and get the first points.
I don't know how you feel about Brandon, but for me, watching the beginning of the Super Bowl, I've often wondered how come it's not just a fumble fest? How come the ball's not all over the place? The nerves, the interim in between of the 2 weeks waiting for the game. But this team came out and handled it just like it was a regular season walk in the park. Terrific start.
Elliott now to kick this one away. So Prescott to the Cowboy. He was looking to get it to Allen Hurns that time. And it's second down.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you get yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for, they tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up second down.
Now the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And he'll get this one up to the 26. Nigel Bradham brings him down.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on first down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
Throwing. Prescott. Power into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Ronald Darby. And they'll take over inside the 45 at the 44-yard line.
Well, they didn't exactly show patience there, did they? Just down a score, they come out firing right away and compound things by throwing an interception. They put their defense in a really tough spot.
So after the INT, here's Wentz. Looking for Jeffrey, and it's intercepted. Picked off Byron Jones. And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line. They told us repeatedly earlier in the week in our meetings, we need some plays from our defense here on the road early. They got one.
And don't think they were above all week long pointing out to their defense that the other defense is rated higher than them. You going to let that happen, guys? Is that how we're going to play? And they responded to the challenge.
Following the interception, here's Prescott. Looking and finding Allen Hurns. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. Get 9 there on the first down completion.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there, perfectly executed. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Graham in there to drop him for a loss on the play. Well, they go play fake. The problem is nobody was faked out.
And when no one's faked out, what's the end result? Quarterback gets hit.
They'll try and run for it with Elliott. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral, also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out, incomplete.
Anytime a defense can sit back in a zone like that, it tends to create a lot of congestion in the middle of the field. Makes it very hard to slot one in.
Looked like I-4 at rush hour in your hometown of Orlando, Florida. An absolute mess. And he'll take this one down to about the 40. Just a gain of a yard there, and now it'll be third down.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the set, you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions. I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter games turn into bigger runs later.
And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. His first catch, good for 16 and a first.
I like how they work the tight end on a nice little that much space. He's not even going to catch the football. He's going to run away from me a little bit, and that's exactly what he just did there, picking up extra yardage.
Now Prescott. And that's incomplete.
And it is true. You can draft the fastest. You can draft the most athletic guys. But if they don't know the art of positioning, sometimes it's all for naught. In this case, in the right spot, help force the incompletion.
Yeah, but had his hands on it for a second. Would have been a tough catch, though. Falls incomplete. On second down, Prescott again. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. And he can't hang on. One he wishes he had back. Incomplete in the end zone.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming in. Guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
They play fake to Elliott. Now plays. Cole Beasley, a 24-yard touchdown. And the Cowboys are an extra point away from time. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Oh, they'll try and throw for it. And they will not get the connection there. It's incomplete. And that is one, no doubt, that may come back to haunt them because the P go for 2.
I keep searching for an explanation. I know it's quick right here. I think I can search for the next year and not come up with anything that absolutely works. Kick, man. Kick the point. I don't get it.
Here's Carson Wentz now with the rest of his offensive unit heading onto the field. And he'll need to find a way to shrug off the opening drive, if you can even call it a drive. Interception, so he's got to forget that.
I know that in today's football, we have a good number of coaches who don't look at time of possession the way that the old school guys did. But there's still a place for it. And I think that on this drive, after having thrown that interception, they're going to want to eat up a little bit more clock and run some offense. I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down, a very solid gain on that play.
On play action. Open man left side is Wallace complete. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. And it's in 35 yards.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked yardage.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. They'll run it now. And he'll get it down inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Now it's the Boise State alum, Jay Ajayi. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. They give him a fresh set of downs.
And that's the big fella's MO right there. Running through tackles, keeping the sticks moving forward. This defense, if you don't bring 11 guys to the ball to try and get him on the ground, he's going to keep making runs like that. I feel the press box shaking every time he...
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Jalen Smith. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
So an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
And an alley to run. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. Play a good one. Give him 19.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. A first down throw for Prescott. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A good pickup there at 22.
But when you hit him on the move like that, and he's able to get into open field with a full head of steam, oh boy, it's going to be tough to get him down.
Yeah, there was a big window there. Back to have him on the move on first down. Prescott looks to throw on first. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Nate Gary, and his guys are going to 4-yard line.
Well, this is a defense that can confuse even the best of quarterbacks with their zone schemes. And here you've got a linebacker that's going to stay at home and just sit down in that zone. And this one basically comes right to him.
Wentz and the Eagles now with a 1st and 10 at the 34. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And this will be caught at the 30. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Alshon Jeffrey, his 2nd touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Eagles are able to strike quickly for 6. Still first quarter, 2 receiving touchdowns for him. How are they going to slow him down?
I think they're thinking about altering their game plan. Whatever they came in with, cover a guy to him. Or you make sure you have more people in his general area wherever he lines up to at least try and discourage them from throwing the ball to him.
Protection was great. He had time. But in the secondary, though, they were ready.
And I think that in most places on the field, if you have that much time to throw the ball, someone's going to shake free and you'll find an open receiver. But condensed near the goal line on a 2-point conversion, all that exit, there's not any extra field. So it kind of closes them, and that allows you to cover a little bit better.
They start on the ground with Elliott. And he'll get this one up to the 26. First down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease, and they happen on that play.
Prescott now. It's caught right side. It turns. That one good for the completion percentage, but no gain. It'll be 3rd down. The defense on that, don't they? You get a guy that catches the ball, but you stop him for no gain.
Without a doubt, because they're also used to trying to catch people after the catch, and they miss. And that turns into what? A huge play. We've seen it so many times. In this case, though, catch was made, put down right on the spot.
And he's got it. They nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. That one goes for 24 yards.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route. Drove it with excellent there to move the sticks.
Prescott on first down. It's a loss of 5 there, bringing up 2nd. Under a minute to go, clock running and a back-and-forth first quarter of play. 2nd down, Prescott trying to lay one up deep, and that's caught inside the 30. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Very nice pickup of 33 yards.
There will always be a place for methodically marching the ball downfield, but when you can pick it up in big chunks and strike like that, have explosive plays, that's often the difference. In those types of plays that can knock a defense off balance, that'll drive a team towards a victory.
Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete. And that's twice now he's been able to knock a ball away.
They're going to need that from him and plenty more if they want to slow down this passing game. Thus far, though, he's been a ball magnet.
Throwing on 2nd and 10. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes his quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on arrogant.
Yeah, especially maybe want to look at some safer routes after the interception he had that ended their last drive. Prescott. And the third down pass falls incomplete.
Another dangerous throw there, partner. I mean, he's already thrown 2 interceptions here in the first half. I don't know if you want to keep throwing up balls when you've had that kind of lack of success.
Yeah, absolutely. Very well could have been a third interception in half number 1. Prescott to throw on 4th. A hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. Jason Garrett might be wanting to reconsider the decision to go for it there. Eagles defense able to hold. So the defense has to stay out and get one more stop. They were able to do it, forcing the incompletion.
So on their record, that goes down as a successful play. Doesn't matter how they got there, they got it done. They're the ones that are jubilant.
On first down, Wentz. Gonna look deep for Jeffrey. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. 20, 10. And it's a big play there as he is finally taken down on what will be. Back live with Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. It's the Eagles with the ball here to begin quarter number 2. And they've got it here with a first down. They'll try to run with a J. And he's in. Down, Eagles. Jay taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Eagles add 6 to their lead. Well, that was a quick hitter drive. They had the huge play to get him down near the goal line, and then they run it in. That the defense ever had a chance to catch their breath.
A lot of the time now when we see people hit big plays and each team...
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And he fires one. Lead.
Okay, they went for the fake off of the extra point attempt. It's a long way to go, and they didn't get there. Didn't get it completed successfully. Did someone dare them to do that?
I was going to ask you, maybe they saw something on film, but do you see something on film when opposed to try something from the 15 on a PAT? I don't know.
The only thing they needed to see on film there was a snap, a hold, and someone kicking the ball through the post.
The offense for the Cowboys now working their way back onto the field. And on the last drive, they were in field goal range. They just opted not to kick it, didn't get it. How does that change the mentality this go around?
I don't think it changes much for the head coach. Reaches all the time. Attack at all times in any spot on the field. And he likes touchdowns, not field goals. Now, your field goal kicker, you got to make sure you nurse him through and say, okay, don't worry about it. When we need you, you got to be ready to go. And the team, of course, loves to see points on the board. So let's see if it changes a little bit if they're in the same spot again.
Yeah, we'll see what the decision is here. They keep on the ground with Elliott. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Tackle made there by Jordan Hicks.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like a gas.
And here's another tackle made at the line. So they're converging well on the football now.
Well, that didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a see ball, get ball.
So now 3rd and 10, a big play to start the drive, but nothing since. To throw is Prescott. He's able to hook up with Michael Gallup. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. And they pick up 25 as they convert on 3rd. The first opportunity in the red zone for the Cowboys. 1st and 10 at the 19. From the red zone now, Prescott letting one go deep. And this is caught for a Cowboy touch. Allen Hurns from 19 yards away. And the Cowboys have cut it to within a score. And it was a tight win. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he... And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
show him a little bit. I liked it when they would fake it from the 3-yard line, right? When you'd line up, go ahead, and oh, there's a fake, and now he's going to get 2. That's great. The risk-reward, it's just not there.
So risky to get 15 yards on a fake. Well, you see the result right there.
Yeah, I know things in this game, but let's go back to old reliable. Kick the ball through the post.
Get off my lawn.
That's darn right.
All right, time for us now to discuss Al Shea. Made the most of his catches so far, both of them going for touchdowns here in half number 1.
And we've never met a team that doesn't talk about getting off to a fast start and featuring guys that they want to have the ball early. We're seeing both of them play here. Off to an incredible start. Got their feature guy going, and now everyone else should have opportunities.
A really good
100, the magic number for a really good game for a receiver. So you got a chance to shatter that and have a profound effect on this game.
Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield incomplete. And now we're going to get a time by the defense. And with that, they're now out of timeouts. There's still plenty of time remaining here in this second quarter. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Wentz going to throw. He's going to rifle one deep left. That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Passes now for Carson Wentz. And the Eagles add on to their lead. And when a Hail Mary is completed for a touchdown pass like that, I think any defense just puts their face right into their hands.
I don't think there's any doubt about it, and I don't have stats in front of me. I don't have the empirical numbers that say that in recent years the Hail Mary pass has been complete than it has been, but it feels that way, doesn't it? And I know the defenses are spending more time on it. I think the biggest mistake they make is that they play everything from behind the receiver. I think they've got to start getting people in front as well to try and knock the ball away.
Kicking team.
The penalty and move forward. Good starting position for the Cowboys here as they come up 1st and 10. Prescott. That's complete. The former basketball star, Rico Gathers. An ideal beginning of the drive there as they'll get 20 and a first down. Well, that tight end position, it just seems to continue to evolve every year in the NFL.
Yeah, you're getting really terrific athletes. A lot of them maybe were wide receivers at one point. They continue to give you speed, great hands, and big body. Excellent targets for quarterbacks.
Looking to throw. Prescott. On the left side, he finds Beasley. And he is into the end. Down. Cole Beasley, his 2nd touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Cowboys draw a bit closer. Now he's having a nice little first half here, partner.
And it's the first half that leaves us anticipating what can still come. I mean, 2 touchdowns already here through the second quarter. There could be plenty more before this game is over.
And look at this, it's a fake. This one early on that first quarter, they didn't look so great offensively. What is it?
Sometimes it's just a matter of doing what you plan to do better. Sometimes you just put that all together and you execute. Other times it's just in a simple adjustment in your game plan, finding a spot that maybe was a little weaker than maybe you thought, and so many different things, so many different ways. But right now, you got to like what they're doing. They have put distance between themselves and their opponent.
Looking to add on here in the second quarter. Once again here on 2nd and 10. He's going to rifle one deep left. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off Byron Jones. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line.
And that's now the 2nd time he's alone. Again, another great read defensively. And you just see him get in the right position to make the play and get his guys the football back.
Here's the Dallas offense now heading back out onto the field. So Prescott and the Cowboys now 1st and 10 at the 34. following the interception. Here's Prescott. Over the middle, the connection to Hearns. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch. Good for 8 yards. The Cowboys on 3rd down. They've been very good, 5 for 7 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2. Give this yardage here, back at the 41. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
Perfectly designed blitz right there. They took that one from the grease board to the field because they were able to free up their linebacker to get into the backfield and spill the play.
They're indeed going for it. It's Prescott. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Rodney McLeod. And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
So after the INT, here's Wentz. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by the linebacker, Jalen Smith. And now off to the races down the right side. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Cowboy defense has a touchdown. Short throw, pick 6 right there, the backers. They love when those short throws come and those eyes get real wide, don't they?
How about the anticipation?
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And his throw's going to... So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. Smallwood on the return. And a nice job there on special teams as he's taken down at the 14-yard line. Here's the Philadelphia offensive unit now as they head out to take over possession. And pick 6, and they have decent field position in throwing that pick 6. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive. Probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told us they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
Wentz now on 1st down. Looking middle, and it's incomplete. The Notre Dame man, Jalen Smith, able to get a hand in and knock it away.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's going to have to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Now a play fake. Wentz. And Jeffrey's got it. Alshon Jeffrey. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagle. Alshon Jeffrey with his 3rd touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Eagles add 6 to their lead. So not only is that his 3rd touchdown catch of the game, he's done it here in the first half.
I'm not sure defensively what they're going to come up with to slow him down, because already we're seeing him run past, over, through guys in order to make these catches. And being able to try and shut him down at this stage of the game, it's going to take a lot of effort. So maybe it'll open things up for some other people.
Well, they better figure something out, and soon. Elliott now to kick this one away. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. A look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. And a lot of times you talk about establishing the ground game, probably something they need to do more of here losing in the second quarter.
When you're riding your best horse, you've got to lather them up. They've all said the exact same thing to me. I'll even break a good sweat until I get to 20 carries. You're full of good wisdom.
Let's see if they can get him into the game more now. From up near the 40 yard, here's another 1st and 10. 10th carry now for Elliott. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Well, he's looking for some running room, and there wasn't a whole lot of it there on that. I think he was lucky to get a couple of yards out of it because those defenders, they were rallying to the football pretty quickly.
Under 4 to go now as the clock runs, and they come up on 2nd down. On 2nd down, Elliott. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. They move the chains. A tough run by Ezekiel Elliott, the 4th overall pick in the 2016 draft.
If you watch tape of him in college, you saw plenty of those runs because I know the highlights showed him in the open field breaking away from defenses. Those exact type of runs.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. And now with that completion, he's north of 200 yards here in the first half.
And he's going to break our statistician Marvin, isn't he? Because Marvin right now is just tallying it up. Hope his hand doesn't hurt too much doing this or keeps hitting the calculator. But my goodness, what a start he is off to. Could have monster numbers. He just wants to continue to be accurate.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
A 2nd down throw for Prescott. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down.
That's very well timed there defensively because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right. Prescott to throw it. And this is caught at the 8. And they've got it inside the 10. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on 3rd down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up a 1st down.
A reminder, coming up at intermission, we'll get highlights of this Super Bowl from Jonathan Coachman and the crew in Orlando for our EA Sports halftime report. Now Elliott. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. 5 yards, a good run there, and now 2nd. So that run gets him about halfway home.
Yes, now 2nd and goal. The end zone beckons. It looms. They can do whatever they want. Full playbook. Run it again.
And they're going to get to him. A sack. Sack line.
I think normally we would talk about this more with basketball players and football players, but let's adopt it in this case. He's a stat sheet stuffer.
Earlier now a sack. What, he just needs a touchdown for the trifecta.
That's about all he needs, and he's going to go for it.
This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on 3rd and goal? Now Elliott. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Right on the doorstep, but now it'll be 4th and goal.
There are certain drives in a game where anything less than a touchdown that caps it feels like an absolute disappointment. This is one of those drives.
Running with Elliott, and he didn't get there. Knocked backwards to the 2-yard line. Ezekiel Elliott unable to punch it in. And it stands tall down near the goal line. And that makes him now 0 for 3 on 4th down attempts.
A lot of people would say they're showing a lot of guts going for it this many times on 4th down. I think they'd have to start thinking with their head a little bit more than with their gut and their emotions because it's not working out what's been going wrong.
His throw incomplete. Alshon Jeffrey, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
I think he's a little trigger happy right there, and it turned into an ill-advised throw into their zone.
Well, we know ace anytime, anywhere. That time it fell incomplete. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. In his own end zone, it's Wentz. They'll roll him out. And it's knocked away and incomplete. Sean Lee, the linebacker, able to get a hand in coverage.
All right, let's go ahead and detail this situation here. 3rd and long coming up. Back near your own goal line. I would be very hesitant about throwing the football in this situation.
Maybe just run up the middle.
Yeah, I think that might be the spot for them. You got to try and find some space for your punter because you don't want him backed up where he has to alter what he does.
And they're able to convert on 3rd with a solid gain of 23. Short changed on offense. Another fun play to watch there on the deep pass.
This game has the feel of, what, a turkey bowl, a Thanksgiving day. You know, when we get together this year and then together, that's what our playbook's going to look like the draw.
And now here's another interception. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with Elliott. And unable to get downhill there as take this up to about the 37. Tackle made that time by Brandon Graham. So we've reached halftime here. So the halftime. The Super Bowl abbreviated, ready to go for the second half. Oh, quite a spectacle to football. Bowl 53, fielded about a yard deep. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. Out come the Cowboys now as he'll go on offense first here in this 3rd quarter. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree. Would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not we need to. Let's pick it up, and we... still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And, look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually, that becomes man-on-man, and you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
Ball on the 30 is 2nd and 10. Another tonight for the workhorse Elliott. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. A really nice pickup of 14 yards, and it moves the sticks.
Well, that last run makes this a 100-yard night. I've loved the way he's hit the holes. He's been quick, he's been decisive, and he's been a whole lot of fun to watch.
A good run by Zeke, another 1st and 10. Now a play fake here on 1st down. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. On the catch, it's 2nd and 8.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication.
Time tonight, it's an interception. Picked up by the linebacker, Jordan Hicks. And he'll get this one out to the 50 to the midfield stripe. First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe insider.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that in the good old days.
And he's going to be brought down inside the 45 at the 43.